For this 5-minute joint mobility sequence, we decided to do something that would be easy and efficient for you to use for a warm-up and cool down. So we're going to start with some neck movements. The first thing you're going to do is just look right, look left. You're trying to get as big of a range of motion as you can without feeling any pain during any of these joint mobility exercises. So really it's just a gentle gliding movement from one side to the next, seeing if you can gently start to increase your range of motion. From there, we're just going to go up and down. So look to the sky and then look down to your chin. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of movement in my upper back or shoulders. I'm really just trying to get as much movement out of my neck as possible. So after that, we're going to transition to a chicken type of exercise just for a couple reps to re-educate our body on where our head is supposed to be. After that, start to work a little bit of range of motion into the shoulders. So you want to lock your fingers together, press your elbows all the way straight, reach your hands overhead up as high as you can. Again, a lot of movement in the shoulders, but I'm not moving the rest of my body. I'm really just trying to work the range of motion in that joint. From there, we go to shoulder circles. So I'm going to go backward circles first, both arms together, then switch to forward circles. The rep range for this is about 10 for the neck and shoulder exercises. When you work down into the lower body exercises, I do about 5 per side. Some upper body twists. Now we want to really get that spine moving. Arms are just kind of flop. All I'm really doing is turning my head, looking behind me, and then turning to look over the other shoulder behind me. Just be nice and easy. So split my stance a little bit. Use your down hand as much as you need to support your spine as you reach your top hand up and over. And you want to imagine you're stuck between two walls, so you literally can go only side to side without any forward twisting or rotating in your shoulder. From here, hands to the ground if you can get them to the ground. If not, you can put them to your top of your feet, your ankles, or your shin. From there, all you want to do is drop your rear end down as low as you can, and then straighten your legs out as much as you can while pressing your hands into the floor. Great way to loosen up those tight hamstrings early in the morning. From here, we're going to alternate bent leg, straight leg. This is going to incorporate a little bit of mobility into the hips, as well as continue to work on that hamstring mobility. So all you're doing, if you can keep your hands on the floor, great. If not, hands on the ankles or the shins. Bend leg, one leg, and then straight leg, the other leg. From here, with your toes pointed forward, what we're going to do is we're going to start to slide side to side. And when you do this, you want to push your knee out and get as wide of a knee as possible. Now you are in control of the depth. So if you can only drop down a little bit, just drop down a little bit. And then as you get a little bit more limber, you can drop deeper into that movement. After that, we're just going to walk our hands from one foot to the other. So this is one of my favorite exercises. You're going to turn into a lunge position. You're going to continue to rotate your hip down to the ground. You're going to make sure the back leg stays absolutely straight. This is a wonderful twisting motion for the hips. From here, we push back into what we call a down dog, then come into an up dog. We call this a pump stretch. And basically you're just going back and forth between the two motions. Make sure to engage your butt cheeks as you drop your hips down to the ground. We're going to finish up the series with some alternating calf stretches, pressing one heel down into the ground as you bend the other knee to really emphasize the calf stretch.